Hey guys, EB here once again for part 3 of my Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Minecraft world build. So we left off here in the swamp last time. We're just south of Link's house, getting ready to head through the swamp, which won't take very long at all. Then we're going to head off into the desert temple, and we'll see if we have time to scale Death Mountain by the end of this episode. So, let's get started. Alright, the swamp. It's the swamp. Got little statue things. Got a cow that breathes very heavily. There's actually not a lot to say about the swamp. The swamp doesn't have a whole lot in it. It's got some lighting glitches. Anyways, little pond over there with, once you're able to get past there, warp to the dark world. We do have this, which if we go down, this is what the room that controls the water levels. If we come down here, there's actually supposed to be a chest right there. Anyways, get past the blocks, come down. I don't have the switch there either. Ebi, what are you doing? You're slacking off. And you're hitting F5 too many times. So that would lower the water level. You know, close the gates, drop the water. Come back up. So this is now down. We have a heart piece exposed. We can grab the heart piece, and if we were able to access the dark world and get to this dungeon 5? I don't remember dungeon numbers. The swamp dungeon in the dark world. That would also change the water levels there so that we can get into the dungeon. But for now, we're going to head off this way. Go down this path here. We got all the stones where they're supposed to be. Should have the man that doesn't really talk too much unless you pick up his sign. Then he follows you around and asks you, why'd you take my sign? Got a stone down here that we should be able to pick up and get down to the guy. Shh! I'll tell you a secret. And he gives you a ton of money. Keep going around. Up this way is a fairy fountain. From here, you're heading on the path. You notice we start getting a little bit more coarse dirt. Grass gets a little yellow. Sand starts coming in because we're suddenly in the desert. Isn't that amazing? From a swamp to a desert. Just like that. Obviously very Minecraft inspired. The way the biomes are laid out. Anyways. So yeah, we got the big Octorok? I think that's what they're called. The Octorok formation right here. Got our skeletons. The, I guess, cow skeletons. All along here, making the path to guide you back to this first cave here. Come in this first cave, down the stairs. And here's where we meet another sageling guy who gives you some information and stuff, and we go, yep, that's nice, I'm not even talking to you, because we place a bomb right here, because we want the heart piece that's back behind. Piece. Head back out. Come around this way. Got a dead end here that we can't do anything with. Heading around, there's the actual dungeon. A little more just desert. And with the desert, I try to make it where you can see different sand dunes and stuff in the background, and it kind of gives some depth to it. But in reality, it's very Hollywood, very much a facade. Okay, so we come in here, we have the entrance into the dungeon. Come up here, and because we got the book out of the library, now that we can use the dash boots, we make our wish. All these things would rotate, and we're able to walk through here and go right up and into the dungeon. Come down the stairs to make the level fit into the dungeon. And here we have the dungeon. A lot of sand, a lot of sandstone. Got our little statue with a laser eye that zaps the crap out of you. Come around the corner here. Got the little guy in the ground that tries to suck you in. Back hallway. I always come over here first, because if you bash into this, you get a key. Another telepathic tile. with that key, we can keep coming this way, get into this room, where I don't remember if there's switches or if you gotta light both torches or what to make this chest appear. I don't remember the exact conditions to do that. Make that chest appear. Gets another key or the map or something. Dummy room, where you get in here, it locks you in here, and you gotta kill everything in the room to get out. Head down south. This room's locked, so we'll come back to it in a second. Hallways, that leads back to the main entryway. Here, we got another laser guy with some guards. If we come up this ladder here, this takes us back out into the desert to the one where if we fall off, we then have to track our way all the way back into the main entrance. Alright, let's head back down. So now we got a couple of keys. So we're ready to come in here, grab what's in that chest, and come into this room. And here's this game likes to have balls shooting across the room. You got the ones going back and forth across here. You got to make the way all the way to the back, where you get the master key. Then you got to make your way all the way back again, dodging all the balls that are shooting at you. Run back through here. You know, I'm trying to do a world tour. In a way, I'm doing kind of a mini walkthrough of the game, aren't I? I never thought of that before. Huh. Yeah, walkthrough for the game, given through another game. Okay, so we come over here, dodge the laser dude again, open up this one, which is a switch to open up here, to get you in here, to get the big chest. And this gives you the gloves that allows you to open or lift the gray stones. Not the dark green stones, the gray stones. So now that we have the glove, we can access the room upstairs that has the final boss in it. Got this little room here. Another stinking laser guy. Little fairy fountains, you can grab your fairies before the boss fight. Now we come up the stairs. Back up into the desert. Where we run down there. We grab a heart piece. You grab a heart piece just sitting right here. Teasing you when you're down there. Like, hey, look at me! That's for later in the game. So now we run around here. We're able to lift these stones. And then get into the room, or the area, for the final boss. Because it's kind of the final boss room, we got more of the chiseled and smooth sandstone brick. There's not a lot of sand, not a lot of plain sandstone. You know, tried to make it like this is the boss. Below was the dungeon, but this is the boss chamber. So our path is across here. More statues, another laser dude. Final room you gotta get through. And this one here, got all the floor tiles coming flying at you, and all you have to do is grab the key out of that pot, unlock the door, and just ignore all those things, because those things are so annoying. So come in here, light the 4 torches. Wall pushes backwards, revealing the boss door. We come in here, got another boss fight. So we defeat the boss. We beat the boss. We get the item, and whoosh. Back outside again. Yeah. Okay, so now that we're outside the dungeon, this path over here, area, I don't believe you can get to until you're in the Dark World again. But this leads down to the area that has the really annoying, you gotta push all the blocks in the right order, in the right direction, to get back to the heart piece. It's back here. Yeah. It's kind of an annoying mini game. But that's where that is, and so that's the desert. Not a whole lot to it. I mean, it's, you know, it's a desert. So yeah. I've also got this monument? I'm not sure what you would call it. I call it a monument, I guess. Where you can come up with the book to get one of the medallions, the magic medallions. There we give an overview of the southern area and the swamp. So yeah, pretty cool. There's one more cave right here. Since we're in this area, it's like in the dark world, this hop up here, hi bunny, this hop up here is all gone. So you can actually get back to here and warp to the light world, which puts you up on this level, where you can come down here into this little cave and grab a heart piece and some other pots. Yep, so that's there. Alright, let's head north. Okay, so here we are, back up north. We got Sanctuary there, the castle back behind us, Kakariko over there, Lost Woods, and we're getting ready to head up this way. It's dark, getting ready to head up Death Mountain. Come up here, got all the different trees and the paths and all this and that. And maybe you bash that when you get like bees chasing after you. Maybe it's one of these. There's several trees you can bash into. Some of them will give you apples. Sometimes they give you, or not apples, they give you health. Is it apples? I don't remember. Some shoot out bees that attack you. Further up here we have our happy little woodcutters who are hacking away at this tree back and forth, this poor little tree. So it's getting all hacked up, and once you've gone into the dark world the first time, the top of this tree is gone and you can fall down in there. That takes you into the cave system back here. And from this way, I believe you see a heart piece up here, but you can't get to it until you fall through the tree and come out that tunnel and splash down in here. Back here, I think there's some fairies, and you come out here, you grab the item, and you can get out. Now let's go in the woodcutter's house. There's two of them living in here together. Got their each little in beds, got a little kitchen area, their sinks. Humble little abode. At the Lost Woods. I love the Lost Woods. I think that turned out so cool, and I can't wait to show that off to you, but that's next time. Right now, we are getting ready to scale Death Mountain. Now, Death Mountain was an interesting thing to do again, because I wanted to make it you go up the mountain, right? But we are already, if we look at if I hit F1 to turn that back on, we're already at 210 at elevation. So we're really close to the world height as it is. So I had to do some cheats. Come in here, we drop down. Don't mind the lava. Some supports, these are new things I added since the first recording coming up here. Adding some supports, some coarse dirt. You know, really trying to make this look almost like a mine shaft coming around through here. Got the pits that you're supposed to fall down into and take damage and have to get spit back out of. A couple of dead ends here and there. Then we get the right way to go. That just leads back to a chunk error. There we go. The other path I just showed you. Okay. Here, you got dead end down there, dead end down there. Holes to fall in. Lava dripping down on top of you. Lava pouring out. As you can tell by the sound of lava and the lava dripping everywhere, I took the Death Mountain from Link to the Past and I went more Ocarina on it. And so we have my Death Mountain volcano. Now, as you can see, we started off at 210 and we climbed the mountain and we're now at 208. We've actually gone down. So kind of a cheat, but had to do it in order to get the scale of the mountain above us. That's more what I was going for than anything else, was the scale of this mountain and the temple above us. So we got added a whole bunch of little detail in the areas. We got lava pouring through from above in the areas and whatnot. Oh, the old man. I forgot to talk about the old man that we find in there. We take him down, bring him into here. And this old man is such a nice old man that every time you come to talk to him, he'll refill your health for you. So that's nice. The path that leads up a layer into the mountain. This is the dead end. Has a pot in it. And a whole bunch of bats. And this coming down this way. Head into the next room. This is just a big diamond shape, basically. Chest tucked away back in there. And now we're up on the second level. More lava just pouring through. I had a lot of fun designing all this. Like, where can we stick lava and make lava flow without making it too much overkill? But yeah, this is what I came up with. Alright, this is the path that takes us back down to, well, just above the entrance we came in here. Get the ladder that goes up. We'll just fly up for time. Alright, now that we're at the top, you can kind of start seeing the basin of Death Mountain and the actual lava pool itself. Walk around the front here. We've got some of the different caves and stuff you can go down into or drop off into. Let's just hit this one first. We come in here. Get more decoration. The path coming up. Got the path that we can't access. And this takes us up to here, where, you know, we can't go any further, but we can drop down. And here we have a fairy fountain. And across here, we've got this path here that has a little, the mini boss bug thingies. We have to hop down in order to get out of here. Yeah, this is the where we came up before we dropped down. So that's those caves. And you come over here, and I don't have this area built in yet. You know, you got your first actual teleporter to the Dark World, which takes you over here where you can use the mirror. Oh, the mirror that the old man gives you. That's right, that's where you get the mirror from. So you come up here, use the mirror, you pop back to this spot in the light world, you grab your heart piece that's laying here, and now you're up on top of the mountain, right by the next dungeon. Across here, get a nice view of the volcano. We have our second magic medallion that you get from here. Now let's head back. Got the dungeon in front of us. Nothing that way is more of Death Mountain, which, if we have time, we'll get to that. I think we're looking okay on time so far. So we're going to tackle the Tower of Hera. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah. Brick and sandstone. Not a good combination, but it's the closest thing before the concrete, at least in terracotta. And the color update, actually. Who knows what I might change this out to. But right now, that's what I got, because that's what I had at the time. So, we head up the stairs, and here's where I ran into world height issues. I had to take us down into the ground in order to get this thing to fit without maxing out on height. But we head down to the basement. We got this room here, which I don't remember. I think these are supposed to be pots or something. I don't actually remember. But I kind of busted open the corner of all these rooms here to make it so you can look down into kind of the core of the volcano. That's what I was going for there. Head back up the stairs, and of course you got all... Oh, those are the posts that you're not supposed to be able to go through without switching them around. Duh. We get, I believe, the map out of that chest. Come down these stairs. We got the tile puzzle on the floor. Why this one is soul sand, the other one's carpet. Oh well, I used carpet here again for the posts that come up and down. Come in here and we get the big key, I believe. I think we get that right away. I think so. 'Cause this is a fairly short dungeon, actually. So from here, we head upstairs. And we head up this way to the first level. And here's where we start getting the holes. The holes knock you down to the level below. And where I have solid stone, that's where a hole should be. But when you hit one of the tiles, which I don't have any star tiles represented in here, but they will toggle them back and forth. That's something I could do with command blocks, but I just got them representative of where they should be right now. You know, depending, like if you had the brown post down, the blue post up, you wouldn't be able to get through there because you'd fall down the hole to the level below. So, yep, that's what those are. Keep going up.